Back inside the St. Pete Times Forum, getting close to the second game of semifinal Saturday, Tennessee and Auburn. Dave Neal back alongside my partner Barry Booker at our host position. Barry, to put kind of a cap on the last game and look forward to this next one. You know, Mississippi State is now clearly in the conversation for NCAA tournament berth.
Hey, there's no question about that. They have played really well here in the tournament. They picked up 3 more wins after going 9-7 during conference play. They are very much in the conversation. I think edging a little bit ahead of South Carolina and Florida right now, trying to make the case to be the 3rd or the 4th team making it from the SEC into the NCAA.
And how important is this next game as we look forward to the Tigers and the Vols? We've talked about how important it was last night for Auburn to get past Florida. How important is this game?
Well, we're always talking a lot about making the NCAA tournament, moving on to play for a national championship. And guys dream about having that opportunity. You also have an SEC title on the line. You work all summer. You lift weights, you work out, go through all the preseason training, all the practices for days like this and tomorrow with an SEC title on the line. Guys, players live for this, and it should be great coming up the rest of the day.
Tennessee likes to play that big lineup that likes to get up and down the floor. They're not big guys. They're just 6'7", 6'8" flyers. Auburn, a much smaller team. They like to play the same kind of style, but not with the same kind of size. Who has the advantage?
Well, it'll be up to the style of play. If we're ripping and running up and down the court, Auburn has an advantage. If we slow it down and Tennessee is pounding it around the basket, Auburn cannot stop them if they continue to go to the hole.
Well, last night, Tennessee had 60 points in the paint. That'll be Auburn's task to try to stop that. We'll come back, have more for the St. Pete Times Forum right here on Raycom Sports.
Haviland with Deposit Shield. The deposits that attack your engine every time you drive can cause friction, robbing it of performance and fuel efficiency. Haviland shields it. Because a clean engine runs better. Defend your engine. Haviland with Deposit Shield.
An uncertain economy can make your whole world feel out of control. So in times like these, it's important to have a strong financial partner. For nearly 130 years, the Principal has helped people through all kinds of markets. And with our simple financial tools and disciplined long-term investing approach, we can help get your feet back on the ground too. Now is a good time to know the Principal.
For 30 years, Raycom Sports has been a leader in televised college sports. Our games, featuring the best of the Southeastern Conference, have provided an ongoing source of entertainment for fans of all ages across the region. From each football Saturday to the weeknights and weekends of SEC basketball, we've enjoyed our relationship with the schools of the SEC. When it comes to college sports, count on Raycom to provide the excitement of your home team in your home market on your local broadcast station.
You got a Junior Candy Sundae going there?
Dude, man, it's only $1 off the everyday value menu.
$1, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
If I had $1, I would join you.
Well, you don't.
In that.
You don't.
But I'm willing to wager for it. I bet you I know how many fingers I'm going to hold up.
That you're going to hold up?
Yeah.
I don't take that bet.
2.
That's 4. I should have taken that bet.
The new everyday value menu at Sonic. Got $1? Then drive in for a variety of great food, like a Junior Candy Sundae, or grab a Junior Deluxe Burger for just $1. Sonic's new everyday value menu. All this for $1 each.
The Volunteers are on the floor looking to advance to the finals over Auburn. But Barry Booker, your final thought about this game coming up?
Well, Dave, I think it comes down to the three-point shooting. It's been poor in this building all weekend. 30% for the tournament on the season in conference play. The teams combined to shoot about 35% from three-point range. I think the team that gets into the paint, scores around the basket, wins this game coming up.
Well, Tennessee hasn't won this tournament since 1979. That was the first year of the renewal of this tournament after a 25-year layoff. Bruce Pearl talked about it last night. He knows about the history. But the Auburn Tigers stand in their way. It will be Auburn and Tennessee who will advance to the championship to take on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. We will come back, have more after these messages from your local SEC stations.
This is Charlie.
Well, you know, I've always said good fences make good neighbors.
Well, as long as the tire's not going flat, just leave the screw in there. Yeah, we'll look at it later. Well, you know, experience is something you don't get till just after you need it. No, you don't have to be a farmer to get Farm Bureau insurance.
Smart people know that some of the best wisdom comes from farmers. That's why more Tennesseans turn to us. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Now, first it was Puff Daddy, then P. Diddy, and now I think it's just Diddy. Yeah, I know, it's kind of hard to keep up.
At Dodge, we're working to earn your trust in your business by delivering the best quality and reliability in our history. Announcing Employee Pricing Plus Plus on nearly all our vehicles. During Truck Month, get our employee price, plus generous cash allowances, and get a no extra charge Hemi upgrade, which all adds up to over $7,900 in savings on a new Dodge Ram. Plus, well-qualified buyers get 0% financing. We don't want to be just any car company. We want to be your car company. See your Southeast Dodge truck dealer today.
During Beeman Toyota's spring sales event, Beeman says it's a buyer's market. Get top dollar for your trade. Get the federal stimulus on your new Toyota and get double the rebates from Beeman. Corolla was $1,250, now $2,500. Camry was $1,500, now $3,000. Highlander was $2,000, now $4,000. Incentives won't get any better than this. Plus, come see us for the largest selection of Toyota certified pre-owned, 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and rates as low as 4.99% for 60 months. Beeman Toyota, downtown on Broadway. Access BeemanToyota.com.
Just announced 0% financing for 60 months on Lincoln MKZ. With better fuel economy than Cadillac CTS and Lexus ES350. And exclusive voice-activated sync technology they don't even offer. Plus, you get 0% financing from Ford Credit. The future is now. Count on Ford Credit for 0% financing for 60 months. Or get $3,500 cash back on Lincoln MKZ. Hurry, offer ends soon. Only at your Lincoln dealer.
From the St. Pete Times Forum in Tampa, the 2009 SEC tournament presented by Haviland continues with a semifinal matchup between the Auburn Tigers and the Volunteers of Tennessee. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tampa. Tom Hammond here to bring you this final semifinal matchup in the SEC tournament. You know, last night as Auburn defeated Florida to advance to the semifinals, I noticed that the Auburn band was playing Living on a Prayer, the Bon Jovi song. Well, pretty appropriate because they've been living on a prayer ever since they lost 3 of their first 4 SEC games. But now here they are, one of the hottest teams in the nation. They've won 9 of their last 10. Larry Conley's here for the color commentary. Larry, Auburn is the hot team at the moment. And when these two teams played in the regular season in Auburn, a 1-point game as Courtney Barber hit a layup with 4 seconds left. Do you expect more today?
Well, I expect the same kind of thing here today. You and I were at that game down there, and it was a terrific basketball game. I think both of these clubs bring a little bit of something different to the table. I think Auburn's a much better defensive club, particularly in the open court. Tennessee wants to go inside with their power game.
Mentioned Courtney Barber. He had a double-double in the win over the Gators last night.
He did, and I'm going to say you one thing about this young man. We've talked about big men in this conference all season long. This guy has been overshadowed by a lot of bigger players, but you know what? He's ended up being the leading rebounder in the Southeastern Conference this year, and the only man that is averaging a double-double in conference games. He has had a remarkable year. Tyler Smith has just simply followed up where he was last year. He's right back there again. He's had an awfully good season, and he comes right back to lead this Tennessee squad. He's the guy that's got to take them to the championship game.
All right, who will face off against Mississippi State in the championship game? Will it be Auburn? Will it be Tennessee? We're back with the opening tip in just a moment.
Ruby Tuesday's handcrafted minis are bold on flavor and big on taste. Beef, turkey, and crab cake minis. Our new mini trio, 25 great burgers with endless fries starting at $5.99. The new Ruby Tuesday, so good it's guaranteed. Ruby Tuesday's handcrafted triple prime burgers are the best of the best. Made with 3 cuts of prime beef, ground fresh. 25 great burgers with endless fries starting at $5.99. The new Ruby Tuesday, so good it's guaranteed.
Nissan has always stood for performance and quality, but look closer. Nissan delivers exceptional value others don't. Financing on our full line, a $199 lease on Rogue, and $199 or $1,500 cash on Altima. Both Consumers Digest Best Buys, or $2,250 cash back on Sentra. Act now. Offers end soon. Look closer. Nissan delivers.
Many children with cerebral palsy or developmental delay need special help with walking and everyday activities. Many parents have found it difficult to find quality providers for orthopedic bracing. A Step Ahead can alleviate these headaches and help you and your child reach new goals. Our caring staff specializes in pediatric bracing, and with an on-site fabrications facility, our delivery times are much faster.
To achieve better results, call A Step Ahead at 731-FEET.
We're in this together. We'll get out of this together. Joe Benarney for Franklin Hyundai. Buy any new Hyundai, we'll make the first 3 payments. Plus, take $6,500 off any new Veracruz, Entourage, or Santa Fe. You'll also get the Hyundai Assurance Plus. If you lose your income, bring your Hyundai back. You won't owe a cent. We'll make the first 3 payments up to $6,500 off, America's best warranty, and the Hyundai Assurance Plus. You can't go wrong with Franklin Hyundai, I-65, exit 65, just around the corner from Cracker Barrel.
The 2009 SEC Basketball Tournament is being brought to you by Haviland, by Ruby Tuesday, by Verizon Wireless, and by Toyota.
Well, we're inside. We're not on the beach today, but it's a good day to be on the beach or a good day to be inside the St. Pete Times Forum in Tampa, where the semifinal round is about to conclude as Auburn takes on Tennessee. Check the starting lineups. First for the Auburn Tigers, who finished 10-6 in the league and second in the West, with Gavortney Barber, second team All-SEC. Reed, Barrett, Robertson, who made the All-SEC defensive team and had the block shot that preserved the win over Florida last night. And Tay Waller, or well, you call him Trey Waller, the way he's been hitting threes lately. And for the Tennessee Volunteers, led by Tyler Smith, who is first team All-SEC. Wayne Chisholm, who made the second team All-SEC. And Scotty Hobson on the All-SEC freshman team. Mays starts at the point, and J.P. Prince rounds out the Volunteer starting lineup. They were co-champions in the East and the #1 seed from the SEC East. And before the opening tap now, let's check in with Dave Baker. Buzz?
Hey, Tom, you know, the last time these two teams played, it was that Gavortney Barber tip-in that started Auburn on this streak where they won 9 of 10. But the Tennessee folks believe that shot selection could make all the difference in the world in this one. In the second half of that contest, Tennessee was 13 out of 14 from the field in 2-point shots. They only hit 2 of 11 from outside the arc. Bruce Pearl believes they got a little too enamored with the three. And while they want to push the pace today, they definitely want to push it in the paint.
All right, and there are the Volunteers, who come in with a record of 20-11, 10-6 in the SEC regular season. And the Southeastern Conference Basketball Tournament presented in high definition, where available by Raycom Sports.
You know, Tom, so much has changed since that game that was played down at Auburn between these two clubs. This Auburn Tiger team all of a sudden has gotten a lot of confidence. I mean, up until that game, they really had not played very well in their non-conference schedule or the early part of their season schedule, but Jeff Lebo has really turned them around.
Tom Eads, Doug Giles, and Anthony Jordan are the officials for this afternoon's semifinal game. Tennessee leads the series against Auburn in the SEC tournament 7-3, although they are 3-3 since the tournament was revived in 1979.
At the beginning of the season, most everybody had picked the University of Tennessee to win this championship. Right now, they're in the semifinals trying to get to the tournament finals as LSU has won the season championship.
LSU eliminated by Mississippi State in the first semifinal. And they open with a three-point shot by Tay Waller.
Let's just start calling him Trey.
Might as well, huh?
We're going to put an R in that name.
Chisholm tries to answer and does for the Volunteers.
Not unusual for him to shoot that shot. He has shot the third most threes of anybody on this team.
At 6'9", goes outside and can hit the three. Here's another three on the way. That one no good, though, by Barrett.
I think Chisholm lost that basketball out of bounds. Robertson harassed him a little bit, as did Gavortney Barber, and Chisholm just threw it out of bounds.
So Reed will trigger it in bounds for the Auburn Tigers.
Barrett handling the ball. He missed 3 games early in the season, and one of the things that helped them was when he came back from that injury.
Waller missed that one, and Chisholm just chases it down in the corner, and the Volunteers have a chance to take the lead. Hobson spotted for the three. It's good. Tennessee 2 for 2 from the arc. And they have a 6-3 lead.
All right, we've made 3 threes now. Is this going to be a sign of the day to come?
No one has attempted a two-point shot yet.
Tennessee in a man-to-man defense. They will use some zone. Good move by Barrett there.
Cut off, though, by Tyler Smith. So here's Barber being bodied by Chisholm. Got rid of it. This will be Reed. That was an air ball from Reed, 3-point range. He said it was tipped. The officials didn't agree.
Go back and take a look at the last Tennessee three right here. Scotty Hobson with a lot of air under that ball. I don't think there's anybody in college basketball that puts the ball up any higher than he does on his long-range shots.
6 shots attempted so far, and that, the 7th shot, is the first one that wasn't a three. A throwdown by Chisholm from Prince.
And sometimes you just got to take the high percentage shot. Don't look to threes.
Since there wasn't anybody within 10 feet of him.
That's right. Tough job out there for Hobson trying to keep up with Waller.
Pick and roll and a throwdown for Barber from Barrett.
Look, we just put up a mirror. I mean, we started out 3-3 and now jam.
Tyler Smith. Barrett cut him off, missed the shot.
Look at Reed spin.
Couldn't get inside, though. Robertson dished to Barber for another dunk.
Tom, have you ever seen a basketball team come with so much confidence from where they were at the beginning of the conference season? Absolutely. I mean, they have had a remarkable turnaround.
There's a collision, and the ball out of bounds.
I'm telling you, all this is just simply a mirror. Chisholm finishing off right here for Tennessee. But you know what? They've got a big guy on the other side, too. Corvatney Barber, who throws one down.
Hobson lost that ball out of bounds. It's the second Tennessee turnover.
Reed has been handling the ball magnificently until yesterday's game. He had 4 turnovers, but he has been really good in the 7 previous games before yesterday.
Just over 3 minutes into this semifinal. Steal by Prince. And then stolen right back by Robertson. And a Tennessee foul. It's on J.P. Prince.
Once again, down inside, you can see right there, Prince just lost the basketball, was trying to get it back. Now, sometimes when you get that ball up like that, you want to throw it, and all of a sudden it goes out of your hands. You just want to pull it back in. You can't get it.
Doesn't have a string on it.
That's right.
Oh, off balance, falling away. A Waller 3. Tough shot.
I mean, Bruce Pearl's probably standing over there. It happened right in front of him saying, how can he do that?
Here's Bobby Mays. That's a 2, his first basket. And we're tied at 10. Well, the first game, Mississippi State and LSU, they had problems getting the ball in the basket. Not so here to start this game.
Tennessee with a lot of substitutions. They're sending 3 new players in as we go back and take a look. Well, look at Waller's shot. I mean, it was right in front of the Tennessee bench, about a step from sitting down on the bench.
Tab, Tatum, and Williams all in for the balls. Robertson. And the rebound comes to Tatum. Robertson fouls J.P. Prince. That's the first Auburn foul.
Quantez Robertson, pretty good defender on that perimeter out there. In fact, they've got several good defenders. This Auburn team, second in steals. They had 9 against Florida yesterday.
Trying to get the ball to Williams, picked off by Robertson, who leaves it for Waller. That's the 4th Tennessee turnover. Barber inside. The pass came from Waller.
Did you see Waller peel back after he got the ball going down inside? He knew Tyler Smith was to his left. It could have been blocked. Brought it back out and threw it in there with a nice assist.
Threw a fastball inside there, and Barber made the catch.
A lot of spring training close to Tampa right now. But all they got to do is come indoors. They'll see some good fastballs.
Prince took a little stroll through the park. And that's the 5th Volunteer turnover. Waller whips it inside to Barber. Auburn hitting 56%. They lead by 2.
It's the end of the line for engine deposits. Haviland with Deposit Shield. The deposits that attack your engine every time you drive can cause friction, robbing it of performance and fuel efficiency. Haviland shields it, because a clean engine runs better. Defend your engine. Haviland with Deposit Shield.
So for our friends and family, we're choosing my golf buddies.
My best friend, Christina. My cousin's in Wisconsin.
And her. She's unlisted. Okay, Seth.
So we can call them no matter what network they're on? Without using your minutes?
Introducing Friends and Family from Verizon Wireless. Unlimited calling to any 10 numbers, anywhere in America, anytime. And right now, save 50% on our best Samsung devices.
Hurry, he's right behind us.
We're close.
Whoa.
Get me, Charlie.
6 red barrels, Russian writing on it. Cut the blue wire.
No, the blue one.
People know that farmers have some of the best advice around. Like you don't have to be a farmer to save money with Farm Bureau Insurance.
Have you ever met this child?
No one has.
12-10 early in the semifinal matchup between the Vols and the Tigers. 15:32 left in the first half. In time to get your cell phone ready for our Verizon Text of War interactive feature. Here's today's question. Who do you want to advance to the SEC Championship game? Tennessee fans vote S1 and Auburn fans vote S2. Text your answer to 55333. Well, I said it was good shooting, Larry, and indeed it has been. Auburn has hit 5 of 9. They have 5 assists on their 5 field goals. Tennessee has hit 4 of 5. They have 3 assists on their 4 field goals. Tennessee winning the rebounding battle 4-1.
You know, Tennessee that had the good evening with, against Alabama. They had 20 assists against Alabama the other night.
Tennessee has turned it over 5 times. Waller's 3 is good.
Boy, he continues to be hot. I fully expect Bruce Pearl to grab him by the shirt the next time he gets over close to that bench and just pull him off the floor.
Well, he is right in front of it, isn't he? That's 3 of 4 from the arc. Tyler Smith can't answer for Tennessee. And Reed has the rebound. Intercepted by Tab. And then he threw it right to the back of Prince. And the ball...
Prince grabbed him by the arm and threw him down.
So JP has 2 early fouls. And he's going to go to the Tennessee bench as Chisholm returns.
That could have been a foul of frustration right there. I think he had the basketball and thought he was going to go the other way with it. And then all of a sudden, Auburn stole it, and he just simply grabbed a hold of Waller and threw him down.
JP had his first career double-double yesterday, 10 points and 10 rebounds. He also had 5 assists in Tennessee's big win over Alabama. So a bad omen for the Vols as he takes a seat early with 2 fouls just over 5 minutes in.
Frankie Sullivan trying to go behind his back, kind of struggled a little bit with it.
Barber spins on Williams but traveled. That's 3 Auburn turnovers.
Watch Tay Waller right here again, right in front of the Tennessee bench, nailing that one. This was an earlier 3. It's a great view on that 3-point shot there. You get an idea of what he's doing, and Barber finishing it off. And again, Waller right in front of Bruce Pearl. That's got to be irritating to have a guy right in front of you making 3s.
Tyler Smith back out to Tatum for 3. Rimmed out. Easy rebound for Brendan Knox, who's into the game for Auburn. Tennessee's last field goal came over 4 minutes ago. Sullivan missing. Tapped. No good. Williams clears for Tennessee.
Lucas Hargrove almost guided that ball in.
Tatum drives baseline, lays it in, dodging an Auburn man, Waller, who'd fallen down.
He kind of just looked up and saw him going by. Tried to issue a speeding ticket. It was too late. He was already at the rim.
He had the laser, though, detector out. Hargrove with a move to the hoop. Draws the foul from Chisholm. First foul on Wayne. And the third against Tennessee.
Well, Lucas Hargrove with 11 points and 5 rebounds off of the bench against Florida. You know, that Auburn bench played really well against the Gators yesterday.
There are the numbers on Lucas Hargrove, the junior from Pontiac, South Carolina. Way short on that free throw.
You know, this young man, he started some games early. In fact, about, I think the first 15 games, he started like 12 of them. But he's been coming off the bench recently and really been playing well.
Second free throw finds the mark. His first point. It's 16-12 Tigers.
Tennessee's got both their big guys in there now. Brian Williams and Chisholm are both there.
And both outside away from the basket at the moment. And as Tab tried to get it to Williams going to the hoop, it's picked off by Auburn. Sullivan. Williams steps out and commits the foul.
Tom, I have to laugh at this. Williams and Chisholm were out front defending, trying to guard two guards out there, and Williams had the faster of the two, and he looked over at Chisholm and says, "You take this guy, and I'll take the other one."
It turned into a Williams foul. Barrett bodied by Chisholm, and that's 2 on Wayne. Tennessee getting in some early foul trouble here. Ruby Tuesday's handcrafted burgers are bold on flavor, big on taste. 25 great burgers with endless fries starting at $5.99. The new Ruby Tuesday, so good it's guaranteed.
Chisholm going to the bench now with those foul problems. He's going to be out of there, and Bruce Pearl probably happy to have him over there. The two big guys were out front trying to defend guards.
So Chisholm and Prince both out of the game with 2 fouls early. And it's going to be a foul call. They tried to save it to prevent an over and back, but it was an inbounds play that could go to back.
Yeah, he just should have let the ball go on over the midcourt line. He could have just caught it there and brought it back.
Foul was on Quantez Robertson. That's his second foul. Fouls could be a big part of this outcome, the way it's developing. Ronaldo Woolridge in for Tennessee. Here he is.
The Volunteers are a little stagnant on offense right now. They've really slowed it down.
8 to shoot. Tyler Smith. Sullivan with a hand check foul, his first. Well, they were up against the shot clock, but not a whole lot going on. Sullivan bailed him out with that personal.
You know, Tom, in that first game this afternoon, there were a tremendous number of hand check fouls between Mississippi State and LSU. And we're starting to see some of that here in the second game between Auburn and Tennessee.
Tatum went out, placed by Hobson as Mays hits a 3. Bobby Mays.
He's not had a good year shooting the three-point shot, but that was a good one right in front of the Auburn bench.
Makes it a 1-point game. Robertson threw it away, just pitched it out of bounds. 5 turnovers by the Tigers. Robertson threw that one just right over the baseline. Tennessee Vols, the Auburn Tigers, squaring off in the semifinals to meet Mississippi State for the title tomorrow.
Don't look, but you're totally getting scoped out right now.
Seriously, where?
Don't look. Been staring at you for like 20 minutes.
What, that? That's the money you could be saving with Geico.
Tell me who's watching.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Feels big, plays big, costs little. This spring, play 3 days and add Tuesday for free on Alabama's Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail. Choose from 26 courses and get ready to swing. Come see why Golf Digest says the trail is the #1 value in the country. Call or go online today to plan your big trip for little dough.
During Beeman Toyota's spring sales event, Beeman says it's a buyer's market. Get top dollar for your trade. Get the federal stimulus on your new Toyota and get double the rebates from Beeman. 4Runner was $3,000, now $6,000. Tundra was $3,500, now $7,000. Sequoia was $4,000, now $8,000. Incentives won't get any better than this. Plus, come see us for the largest selection of Toyota certified pre-owned, 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and rates as low as 4.99% for 60 months. Beeman Toyota, downtown on Broadway. Access BeemanToyota.com.
It's a one-point game. Auburn leading Tennessee 16-15. And the last time these two teams met, the game wasn't decided until the final seconds. Trailing by 1 in the final minute, Tyler Smith converted this lay-in with 38 seconds left. Gave the Vols a 1-point lead. But on the following possession, Tay Waller hit Cavortney Barber under the basket for the winning hoop. And the Auburn Tigers had it. Wayne Chisholm had fallen down on the play. 78-77, Auburn wins in the regular season meeting at Auburn.
You and I were fortunate to be at that game, to sit there and watch that. Boy, it was a terrific basketball game.
In that game, Auburn out-rebounded Tennessee 34-21 with 14 offensive rebounds, leading to 19 second-chance points.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was a strong offensive rebounding night.
Good shooting start for both these teams. Tennessee is 6 of 9, 67%, but they've turned it over 7 times. Auburn 6 of 12, 50% shooting. They've turned it over 5 times. 3 of 7 from the arc for Auburn, 3 of 5 for Tennessee. As Hobson misses in close, but got his own rebound and then is fouled.
Tom, it's been sort of an up and down year this season for Scotty Hobson. There have been games when we have seen him and witnessed the way he can really play, where he's capable of playing, and there are other nights when he has not been very good at all. This is a guy that I think is just going to simply get better as the season, well, the season's nearly over. I'm talking about his career. He's going to have, I think, a terrific career at Tennessee.
Lucas Hargrove committed the Auburn foul as Hobson hits the first free throw.
Sometimes freshmen have that lack of consistency that you'd like to have, and you can't expect that from every freshman that comes out of high school.
Hobson, highly recruited out of University Heights High School in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Prep All-American, All-State. The AP made him Kentucky Player of the Year. Had his jersey retired. He's had a good freshman season, makes the all-freshman team. And becoming more consistent late in the season, I would think, Larry.
I agree.
Waller missed the 3 on the floor, claimed by Mays. 4 on 2, and the lob, and the slam by Smith.
Was that a pretty play by Bobby Mays to lay that thing up there for Smith? Right in front of the rim. Perfect delivery.
And Tennessee on top. Hargrove answers for Auburn.
Well, Hargrove has played so well in this tournament. Good game yesterday against Florida and starting off here in the first half today.
Tyler Smith. Williams gives it right back to him. Double team. Tried to scoot it on kind of a no-look pass to Williams, but it never bounced up. It's the 8th Tennessee turnover. Floater no good by Waller, but tapped right back to him, still can't score. Barber kept it alive, but Waller missed twice. Mays open 3.
Well, Bobby Mays with a couple of big long-range shots already today for Tennessee.
And he's letting Waller hear about it.
I wouldn't be talking to Waller too much.
Waller made a lunge at him at the last minute, but Mays was open to start and was already well into his shot. He has 8 points. 2 for 2 behind the arc. Barber on the pick and roll, and 1. Textbook basketball right there. Barrett to Barber for a three-point opportunity.
You know, I was watching Ronaldo Woolridge right there. He was guarding Barber as he was out there. Now watch, there's Williams. He kind of gives up, and there's no rotation over to stop Barber. Look at this, a nice pick and roll. Tennessee's guys both bit, and nobody came from the other side to help.
And Bobby Mays commits the foul. Here is Brendan Knox replacing Hargrove for Auburn. That one went halfway down and came out for Barber, who is only a 45% free throw shooter. Chisholm, no good. That's a strong rebound by Knox, who just came in. Barber attacking Chisholm, who plays with 2 fouls. And blocked out of bounds off Barber. It'll be Tennessee's ball. The Toyota Info Center at RaycomSports.com, your online destination for complete coverage of SEC basketball. Check out the Toyota Info Center at RaycomSports.com. Chisholm, that's an open three, and he finds the bottom of the net. Wayne Chisholm has 8 points early, and Tennessee has its biggest lead.
If once you don't succeed, try again. And Chisholm, when he's shooting threes, feels that way.
Knox missed it. Never got it above the rim. Chisholm got his third rebound, too. Here he is with another three. Well, maybe a little too confident. That one under pressure without a single pass in their offense.
You get that little gleam in your eye, that little glitter, you know. You see, well, I've already made a couple. Let's try it again.
What I saw in Bruce Pearl's eye wasn't a gleam or glitter, by the way. More like arrows. There's a traveling call on Knox. Their 6th turnover.
Watch again. Here's Chisholm with the basketball out front. Nice catch. Nice finish. Wayne Chisholm, I indicated earlier, he has attempted he is number 3 on this team in three-point attempts.
It's 32%. 8.5 minutes in the opening half. Tennessee with the ball up 4. Hobson shuffled his feet.
Hobson took a little hop.
And 9 turnovers by Tennessee with still 8 minutes to go in the first half.
Both of these clubs got a bye the first day. We've only played one game so far in the tournament. Mississippi State has already played 3, and they are in the championship game.
Reed penetrates, finds the open shooter, but the shot no good by Waller. Chisholm hustles down court and lays it in. Good hustle by the big man.
Tom, I'd love to see big guys run the floor like that.
Barber answers for Auburn. Barber and Chisholm with 10 points each.
It's almost as if I can do this, well, I can do this better.
It's happened lots of times in the first half. Threes and layups and driving shots.
And both big guys running and dunking.
Hobson.
Well, that's a nice play right there by Scotty Hobson, floating to the left. You're right, Tom. He has really gotten a lot more mature the last couple of weeks, playing much better.
Tennessee has hit 65% of their shots to open this game. Hargrove bricks a 3. Here's Hobson and Mays. Bruce Pearl calls the play. Tyler Smith looks back at the bench. And Mays comes to get it. Just under 7 minutes first half. Chisholm draws the double team. Tried to find the open man and threw it right to Waller, who picked it off for Auburn. Now Mays takes it away and finds Hobson.
That was a bizarre play. I mean, it was rolling around on the floor, and nobody seemed to be able to get possession of it. And I looked up, and I thought Waller was going to pick it up and go the other way, and he lost it.
Mays has 3 assists. Hobson has 8 points. Hargrove traveled to get that wide open at the rim. And the Tennessee Vols have taken their biggest lead in this semifinal game. Tennessee leading Auburn 30-22.
Ruby Tuesday's handcrafted minis are bold on flavor and big on taste. Beef, turkey, and crab cake minis. Our new mini trio, 25 great burgers with endless fries starting at $5.99. The new Ruby Tuesday, so good it's guaranteed.
An uncertain economy can make your whole world feel out of control. So in times like these, it's important to have a strong financial partner. For nearly 130 years, the Principal has helped people through all kinds of markets. And with our simple financial tools and disciplined long-term investing approach, we can help get your feet back on the ground too. Now is a good time to know the Principal.
Ruby Tuesday's handcrafted triple prime burgers are the best of the best. Made with 3 cuts of prime beef, ground fresh. 25 great burgers with endless fries starting at $5.99. The new Ruby Tuesday. So good, it's guaranteed.
The Ford Quality Drive is here, and when people find quality they believe in, they like to talk about it.
The Escape turned out to be the perfect mix of everything I was looking for. I really couldn't find anything that matched the miles per gallon, and I feel really safe. Sync is phenomenal. Hi, Mama. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Oh my God, this sounds amazing. I would be a repeat customer for sure. I love this car. I love the Escape.
Now get a Ford Escape with up to $3,000 cash back. Visit your local Ford dealer or MidSouthFord.com and drive one.
Well, Rocky Top fills the forum as the cheerleaders and Smokey cavort on the floor as the Vols have gone on a 9-2 run over the last 3 minutes and 40 seconds to take their biggest lead of the first half. Watercolor, a coastal resort on Florida's beautiful Emerald Coast, brings unspoiled Florida and southern hospitality to your family. The Watercolor Resort offers everything you need to paint the perfect vacation. So call 888-775-2545 or visit watercolorresort.com for more information and mention SEC basketball for up to 25% off select vacation accommodations. Williams.
Tough shot by Brian Williams right there. He really had nowhere to go, and a pretty good defensive job by Brendan Knox to keep him away.
Looked like he was going to have an uncontested shot, and then Knox came from out of nowhere and made him miss it. Auburn's hit 9 of 22, 41% shooting. Tennessee's now 12 of 19. That's over 65% as Hobson rebounds that miss. Tennessee has a 14-8 rebounding edge. Chisholm got another three.
He's going to go back into this game and say, Coach Pearl, I'm a point guard. I really am. I'm a shooting point guard. I can score out there.
13 points for him on 3 of 5 shooting from the arc as the Vols have hit 6 out of 10.
Watch the 6'9", 242-pound Chisholm nail another one. Yeah, look at me. Look at me.
13 points, leads all scorers. After the Tennessee foul, we will go to the Auburn free throw line with Dwayne Reed shooting 1+1. Missed it. This, of course, is Auburn's problem. The worst free throw shooting team in the league, and they're just barely above 60%. Chisholm rebounded by Williams, though. Now Chisholm wants it on the low block.
Just give me the ball. I don't care where I am on the floor. Just give it to me. Wayne Chisholm in there calling. Now he steps out.
Gonna run a little offense. Hobson tried to scoot it between defenders' legs to Chisholm, and it results in the 11th turnover for the Vols.
Dwayne Reed, one of the leading steal guys in the Southeastern Conference. With a good steal there, he ranks 3rd in the conference.
So the Tiger drought now has reached 3 minutes and counting as Barber breaks it with a jump hook, his 12th point. Chisholm
Chisholm, another three. Good.
Oh, my goodness, Wayne Chisholm. Jeff Lebo with his hands pointed toward the heavens says, what is going on out here? How about that shooting by Wayne Chisholm?
4 of 7 from the three-point arc and 16 points. Barrett is fouled as he makes his move. Going to be on Mays, his second.
Tom, this is one of those moments where you've got to make an adjustment. I mean, if I'm Jeff Lebo, I got to send somebody out there to guard Chisholm.
Chisholm's going to get a rest. That's been the only thing to stop him in the first half. Bruce Pearl.
Get him out there. Jeff Lebo saying, well, that's good. What a first half for Wayne Chisholm.
He had to come out. His arm was sore. Barrett's free throw no good. Again, that ugly free throw shooting rears its head. Tyler Smith fouled by Hargrove. And be sure to stay with us at halftime when we'll have analysis, highlights, stats, and more. That's coming up at the break, presented by the Principal Financial Group. Tyler Smith, ball's leading scorer at 17 a game, has only a deuce this afternoon.
Tom, one of the things I've always liked about this young man, he transferred in from Iowa. The family situation, his dad was ill. His dad never got a chance to see him play. He expired before he had a chance to see him play in a Tennessee uniform. And it was a hardship case, which allowed him to go to Tennessee. But I've liked this young man since I saw him play as a freshman at Iowa.
4 points for Tyler Smith now. His dad, Billy, passed away in 2008. He has a tattoo of tears on him to signify the loss of his dad. That's Cavortney Barber keeping Auburn in it with his 14th point.
He might have gotten away with a walk right there.
Tad forced a shot and made it. Everything going down for the Vols, huh?
Yeah, Tennessee's having a terrific first half.
Reed launches a three. Good.
Oh, Dwayne Reed with a long-range three there.
That's his first basket of the game. Makes it a 40-29 contest as we come to the 3-minute mark. Here's the run out. Wow, do you see Tyler Smith hustle back down court and prevent the layup? Frankie Sullivan had to alter his shot because of Tyler Smith's defense. He saved a layup.
Everything on Sonic's value menu is $1.
Yeah, this junior breakfast burrito, what a great way to start your day.
And it's like you're really getting your money's worth.
Yeah, like these shoes I bought yesterday.
Yeah, those are awesome for $1.
No, they were more than that.
$2.
More than 2.
$3?
No, they were more than 3. They're cute, right?
Oh, boy.
The new everyday value menu at Sonic. Breakfast tastes better when it's only $1. So start your day with a Junior Breakfast Burrito or grab a Junior Deluxe Burger for just $1. Sonic's new everyday value menu. All this for $1 each.
So for our friends and family, we're choosing my golf buddies.
My best friend, Christina. My cousin's in Wisconsin.
And her. She's unlisted. Okay, Seth.
So we can call them no matter what network they're on without using your minutes.
Introducing Friends and Family from Verizon Wireless. Unlimited calling to any 10 numbers, anywhere in America, anytime. And right now, save 50% on our best Samsung devices.
Nissan has always stood for performance and quality, but look closer. Nissan delivers exceptional value others don't. Financing on our full line, a $199 lease on Rogue, and $199 or $1,500 cash on Altima. Both Consumers Digest Best Buys, or $2,250 cash back on Sentra. Act now. Offers end soon. Look closer. Nissan delivers.
Well, if you're wondering why Tennessee has an 11-point lead right now in the first half of the SEC tournament right here, we're going to show you. Because it's been the big guy going outside, Wayne Chisholm, making threes. Here he is with his first one on the right side on the wing. Nice catch down the inside to jam one. But then he goes right back outside and shoots one from the right side. It's not finished. He has 4 of 7 from beyond that three-point line. And big fella, don't hurt your sternum right there. You've got to keep shooting.
Wayne has scored 11 of Tennessee's last 19 points. And Barber keeping Auburn within it by hitting 7 of 8, 14 points. He scored 8 of the last 11 for the Tigers. So it's the Gavortney Barber, Wayne Chisholm show so far.
You know, it seems like you and I all season long have talked so much about the wing players and guards in this league. It's kind of refreshing to start to talk about the big fellas down inside.
There's a nice catch by Tyler Smith. And he puts it home for his 6th point. J.P. Prince made the pass.
Well, Auburn having great difficulty defending the Tennessee Volunteers today. Tennessee's getting it done outside and inside.
Reed, another 3, back-to-back threes for Dwayne Reed.
That'll catch you up in a hurry.
They're within 10. Smith got the roll. Everything's falling down for the Tennessee Volunteers. They are hitting 68% of their shots. Robertson misses a 3. Mays with a crossover dribble, feeds it to Prince. Taken away. And a run out by Reed.
Nicely done. He protected the ball that time because Tyler Smith once again hustling down the floor to try to prevent that shot. It was well done.
Reed has scored the last 8 points for Auburn. Chisholm. That one came away. And then hauled down by Sullivan. Sullivan to the hoop. Scoops it in.
You know, I thought the Tennessee Volunteers thought he was going to pass that basketball to Hargrove. And all of a sudden, I think in midair, he changed his mind.
Back to a single-digit lead.
Tennessee spreading the court. Mays looking back from Coach Pearl. He wants to play, and Tyler Smith sees it too.
Tatum came up short, got his own rebound, and then he's fouled and won. Wow, Tatum stayed after it. Watch for Geico's Best of 2009, a season-long traveling tour celebrating the best games, players, and performances of the year. Go to raycomsports.com for more information. Find out when Geico will be visiting a college campus near you. Lucas Hargrove commits the Auburn foul. That's his 3rd foul. 3 on Hargrove. As Tatum goes to the line, the redshirt freshman from Lithonia, Georgia, Tucker High School. He was Georgia 4A Player of the Year senior season. Completes the 3-point play. He has 5 in this first half. Final seconds of the first half. Reed fakes the 3, now steps back and launches it. It's no good. Barber trying to take it back up, stripped away by Woldridge. Here's Tatum driving and
nice pass.
Negator missed it though. And now Auburn. Reed circles and sets it up. Holding for the final shot of the half. Sullivan. Barber had a hand on it, but now as the half ends, Mays off the mark from midcourt. And the hot shooting Tennessee Volunteers have taken the fight to the Auburn Tigers here. Tennessee hitting 62% of their shots in the first half, and they lead Auburn 47-36. Wayne Chisholm leading the Tennessee attack with 16 first-half points as we go to Buzz Baker.
Bruce, I wasn't at shoot-around, but I can't imagine the scout said we've got to get Wayne Chisholm 7 threes in the first half because he's going to make 4 of them.
Well, you know what? Late in the year, you got to relax on him a little bit, and you got to let him play. And so I'm trying to trust my ball club a little bit. Wayne can make those shots, but he's got accountability when he takes those shots, and he's been making them tonight.
Absolutely. Thanks, Bruce. Best of luck second half. Bruce Pearl and his Vols go to the locker room as they lead the Auburn Tigers by a count of 47-36, second semifinal of the SEC tournament.
SEC basketball is brought to you by Toyota and by Geico.
Haviland with Deposit Shield. The deposits that attack your engine every time you drive can cause friction, robbing it of performance and fuel efficiency. Haviland shields it. Because a clean engine runs better. Defend your engine. Haviland with Deposit Shield.
Inventors, do you have an invention? InventHelp has free information to help you. InventHelp is America's largest inventor service firm. Call and learn how to try to submit your idea to industry through InventHelp's databank and apply for a patent. Also, learn about our virtual invention prototype service. Even if your idea is just to improve an existing product, call for InventHelp's information.
For your inventor's information, call 1-800-378-1875.
In the SEC, we proudly stand by our numbers. During the 2007-2008 academic year, SEC teams captured 5 national championships, while 8 student athletes were honored as the best in their sport. It was a banner year in the classroom as well, as nearly 50% of our student athletes were named to the SEC Academic Honor Roll. Whatever the arena, our numbers proudly tell the story of the Southeastern Conference. The SEC, our future is now.
The days of this economy taking you for a ride are over. The Mazda Driver Seat event. Start with 0% APR financing, add $1,000 cash back, plus no monthly payments for 90 days. 3 ways to save on 5 great Mazdas, including Mazda 3 with more standard horsepower than Civic and Corolla. The Mazda Driver Seat event. You're in control again. Now, for the first time ever, get 0% APR financing, $1,000 cash back, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on a great new Mazda.
Raycom Sports presents the SEC Community Service Team, recognizing the superior community service efforts of league basketball players. Today's honoree is senior guard Garrett Temple from LSU. Garrett's been a regular visitor to a local children's hospital, handing out basketballs and posters to the patients. He's also spearheaded a toy drive, raising money to buy underprivileged kids clothes and toys. Raycom Sports is proud to salute Garrett Temple for being named a member of the SEC Community Service Team.
The Principal Financial Group presents At the Break, where Tennessee, having a good first half, they lead Auburn 47-36. Time for us to go courtside for a special announcement, and for that, let's go to the PA announcer, John George.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to midcourt, where SEC Executive Associate Commissioner Mark Womack is joined by Raycom Sports Vice President and Executive Producer Jimmy Rayburn. Today's telecast of the SEC men's basketball semifinal games ends a 23-year partnership between the league and Raycom Sports. Originally known as Jefferson Pilot Sports, the network began televising SEC basketball in the 1986-87 season, and since 1992 has brought SEC football fans the first game of the day each Saturday. These broadcasts were a fixture for SEC fans and instrumental in building the conference's fan base by exposing SEC to millions throughout the Southeast. Fans, please join us in thanking the entire SEC Raycom team, including on-air broadcasters, producers, editors, and camera operators, for bringing SEC basketball and football to millions of us over the past 23 years.
That man, Jimmy Rayburn, is responsible for a lot of us having a job. There are not enough thanks in the world for him, but here's one from me. Thanks, Jimmy. Back with more in a moment.
Ruby Tuesday's handcrafted minis are bold on flavor and big on taste. Beef, turkey, and crab cake minis. Our new mini trio, 25 great burgers with endless fries starting at $5.99. The new Ruby Tuesday, so good it's guaranteed.
Honey, it's the money we could be saving with Geico. Tell me. I'm on it.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It's the money you could be saving with Geico. He's not much for conversation, but if he was, it would be a conversation about saving you money.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
For 30 years, Raycom Sports has been a leader in televised college sports. Our games, featuring the best of the Southeastern Conference, have provided an ongoing source of entertainment for fans of all ages across the region. From each football Saturday to the weeknights and weekends of SEC basketball, we've enjoyed our relationship with the schools of the SEC. When it comes to college sports, count on Raycom to provide the excitement of your home team in your home market on your local broadcast station.
Ruby Tuesday's handcrafted triple prime burgers are the best of the best. Made with 3 cuts of prime beef, ground fresh. 25 great burgers with endless fries, starting at $5.99. The new Ruby Tuesday. So good, it's guaranteed.
Check this out. This is a brake pad they install at dealers and big auto repair chains. A set of these set you back $100, $200. May come with a year warranty. This is a front brake pad we install at Budget Brakes. A set of these, $78 with lifetime parts and labor guarantee. Look the same to me. You could spend more. Why would you want to?
Call 1-800-866-BRAKE for a location near you. Budget Brakes. Brakes starting at just $78.
It's halftime at the semifinals of the SEC basketball tournament presented by Haviland, and Tennessee doing it again, 47-36, exploding in the first half over Auburn. The Toyota Info Center on RaycomSports.com is your online destination for complete coverage of SEC basketball. Be sure to check out the Toyota Info Center on RaycomSports.com. Back in our host position, Dave Neal alongside Barry Booker. And Barry, yesterday in Tennessee's opening game, we've all talked about how they came out and really just had a little hop in their step. 43 points in the first half of that one, 47 in the first half of this one. Man, they're a machine.
Yeah, they're rolling offensively right now, and they're rolling today behind Wayne Chisholm. Hot shooting from behind the three-point line. And I talked about how Tennessee playing the style where we're ripping and running up and down the court may play into Auburn's hands, but Tennessee is shooting the ball so well that nothing matters so far in this one, as Chisholm has gotten loose behind that three-point line. Normally you invite Tennessee to take that kind of shot, but the way Chisholm is shooting it, 4 of 7 from three-point range, that hot shooting has been the key.
And, you know, you talked about three-point shooting as a league. They were about 30% from behind the arc coming into this semifinal Saturday. Tennessee, the best shooting three-point team at this point. They've knocked down 7 out of 12, but the difference is overall, Barry, they're shooting 62%. If you're Auburn, how do you kind of slow that down?
Well, I think you're excited that the pace is up and down, that we're ripping and running, and just hope that Tennessee cools off from three-point range. That's a type of game that Auburn can win, as opposed to a physical game where the inside play is the key.
Auburn's defense was the story against Florida last night. They'll have to pick it up on that end of the floor in the second half if they want to make a comeback. Tennessee's up by 11 at the break. Back in a moment.
I was losing my hair much like other men.
I noticed that my hair was starting to get thin.
Tens of thousands of men and women with hair loss.
I needed to make a change in my life and make a change for the better.
Now regrowing their hair and turning back the clock.
We're talking about taking you back to the past and letting you stay there.
All rebuilding their confidence and regaining their edge.
More hair, more confidence.
I have hair now.
It'll be there forever.
All of them all-stars. And all from one place.
MHR.
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 That's what medical hair restoration's all about.
Call MHR now for your free DVD presentation plus a free hair and scalp analysis that will map out your individual hair loss.
Our doctors change people's lives. They are passionate, and they're excited about it.
And with over 60 locations around the U.S., you're closer than ever to regrowing your hair naturally and permanently. Call Medical Hair Restoration now for your free DVD package. It'll change your life.
Don't wait another day.
It's never too late.
Too late? No.
Just do it!
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy
Created the Team Member Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Changed to the Leadership Scholarship Program in 1996. Chick-fil-A has awarded over $20 million in scholarships
to team members who are active in their schools and communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess strong leadership abilities,
good teamwork, and a desire to succeed.
Chick-fil-A is dedicated to its people and education.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
Hi, can I have one of those?
This one?
Yeah.
Compared to breakfast at Hardee's, others don't look like much. Texas toast breakfast sandwiches with sausage, bacon, or ham. New at Hardee's.
Our Ruby Tuesday play of the quarterfinals comes from Tennessee's Tyler Smith, who takes this Cameron Tatum lob and throws down a mighty jam. Smith finished with 22 as the Vols crushed the Crimson Tide 86-62. And that is our Ruby Tuesday play of the quarterfinals.
Dave Neal, our host position. You see Tom and Larry courtside. Guys, I think this Tennessee team in the first half was the team that we all expected to play this well throughout the season. They had some hiccups, but that was impressive.
Yeah, good shooting will overcome a lot of problems. They turned the ball over 13 times, and yet they have the big lead because they shot so well. They have to cool off, don't they?
They do, I think. But I know I've got some highlights, so we're probably going to start with the big guy, and let's go to Auburn first. Kravadny Barber is the number 5 guy in field goal percentage. He's not hurting his average today. He was 7 of 8 in the first half with 14 points. Good grab right here to finish it off. And again, while he was getting it done, it was Reed with the run out here, avoiding Tyler Smith's block as he dropped it in there. And of course, Tay Waller right there in front of the Tennessee bench with a couple of threes. That was one of them. And on the Tennessee end, well, you got to start with Wayne Chisholm, and why not? He had 16 points in that first half. He was 4 of 7 from beyond the three-point arc. That was one of them right there. Big smile on his face. Here's the second one right here. And as I said, he had 4 of them. Watch Tyler Smith with a nice maneuver right here down inside, crossing over in the lane. Pretty play. And Bobby Mays, the guard, the point guard for Tennessee, nailing the 3. Good three-point shooting by Tennessee, 7 of 12 in that first half.
And here are the Infinity halftime stats. 62% shooting by the Vols and 7 of 12, 58% shooting from three-point range. They hit 4 or 5 free throws, and Auburn only 1 of 5 at the free throw line. Tennessee with a 7-rebound edge. They did turn it over 13 times, and Auburn got 12 points off those turnovers. But hot shooting like this will overcome a lot of problems, and the Vols has the lead with a second half coming up as Jimmy Rayburn, Vice President, Executive Producer at Raycom Sports, accepts congratulations from the SEC.
It's Lobster Fest. And this year, we've created more irresistible ways to love lobster than ever. With decadent entrees like our Lobster Lover's Dream with tender Maine and rock lobster tails. Or succulent wood-grilled lobster and shrimp, flame seared to seal in the juices. And 11 other irresistible lobster creations, each served with a fresh salad and warm Cheddar Bay biscuits. It's Lobster Fest, right now at Red Lobster.
And after
athletic competition and in the classroom, the SEC prepares its student athletes for life. I started swimming at the age of 5 in order to keep up with my older brother, but the lessons learned as an All-American swimmer for Auburn honed my true competitive spirit. As one of 12 nominees representing each SEC school, I am honored to be the 2008 McWhorter Female Scholar Athlete of the Year. Upon graduation, I will work toward my dream of becoming a doctor, filled with the memories of life in the SEC. The SEC, our future is now.
The better we breathe, the better we perform. The Infiniti V-Vel engine creates more power using less fuel. Nothing breathes like it. Nothing performs like it. Available on the Infiniti G Sedan and G Coupe. Lease an Infiniti G Sedan for $399 per month or get 1.9% APR financing.
Why don't they ever show the bottom of the tractor? Like the industry's thickest steel frame. The deck, built by aerospace engineers for the perfect cut. The best-in-class turning radius that cuts mowing time. Maybe they don't show it because they have nothing to show. The new Cub Cadet Series 1000. It redefines lawn tractors from the bottom up. With 0% financing, now's the time to buy a Cub Cadet. Visit your Cub Cadet retailer today.
SEC basketball is being brought to you by Verizon Wireless and by Red Lobster.
Well, we're in the Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area. Beautiful afternoon. And inside the St. Pete Times Forum, we have one half to go on the semifinal round of the tournament presented by Haviland. 47-36 as we get ready for the second half. And a couple of moments ago, Dave Baker caught up with Jeff Lebo.
Jeff, you prepare for a lot of things, but I don't think you can ever prepare for somebody to shoot the ball as well as they did and some of the people that shot the way that they did.
Well, when they're making threes, they're tough to defend, and Chisholm's been really hot from outside the arc. A 5-man who can step out and shoot the ball is hard to defend.
One thing you guys have done, though, is consistently been able to come back and keep your wits about it.
Well, we got to defend a little bit better. 63% in the first half. It's way too high. We got to rebound the ball a little bit better. Our transition D's got to get better.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Best of luck second half. That's Jeff Lebo, Tom.
All right, Buzz. As we look at the leading scores, Auburn led by Courtney Barber's 14 points, and Wayne Chisholm with 16, the top point getter in the game. Southeastern Conference Basketball Tournament presented in high definition. We're available by Raycom Sports. Both teams have their original starters out there as we get the second half underway.
Auburn needs to start with a flurry right here, Tom. They can't be down 11 points to this Tennessee squad. They'll just bury them as they did Alabama. They got off to such a quick start against Alabama the other night and never looked back.
Off the curl, Robertson. Jump stop. Barber threw it down as Big Wayne Chisholm took a flop.
You think Barber was looking down and through the net when he saw Chisholm down there?
So 16 for Courtney Barber. Fronting defense results in a steal. Here's Reed. Chisholm blocked it. Auburn's ball.
Tom has a bad pass by Tyler Smith that time on the offensive end for Tennessee. Let's go back and take a look again. Now watch Chisholm go down right here. He's trying to draw the charging foul. Little flop right there, and Kravotny's just looking down at him as he throws it down.
Waller for three. Long rebound picked up by Tennessee. Hobson into front court. We're a minute into the second half. And Tennessee almost lost it. It went off an Auburn player and out of bounds. A little careless handling the basketball, Tennessee.
Yeah, the last two possessions for them. J.P. Prince was rubbing his right shoulder over there, and he's out of the game right now.
Ryan Williams in. Mays
Tyler Smith for the three. Nice pass from Hobson. That was good ball movement that time by Tennessee. The penetration by Mays caused the ball to go back outside, and Hobson found him out there. Hobson made it after Smith had made a nice pass.
3-point shot by Barrett of Auburn.
These two teams are doing the same thing in the second half as in the first half. One makes a three, the other answers. One dunks, the other dunks.
We played 2 minutes of this second half. Tyler Smith draws the double. Robertson fouled him. That's 3 on Quantes Robertson. As we update our Verizon Text to War poll, Tennessee fans have the edge on the Auburn fans at the moment, 52% to 48%. Vote your answer, S1 or S2, to 55333. Third foul on Robertson. Smith, with 11 points, will have one more free throw. He's been in double figures all but 2 games this season. Robertson with 3 fouls goes out. Missed 2 free throws, Tyler Smith.
He's usually pretty reliable at that stripe.
75% for the regular season. Frankie Sullivan replaced Robertson, who went to the bench with 3 fouls. Barrett missing a 3 and rebounded by Smith. Chisholm. Nice catch by Smith and finds Williams, and he's fouled on the way up.
On the last 2 possessions, Tennessee has really moved the ball very well. And the guy that's leading the charge in this passing has been Tyler Smith.
Rasheem Barrett commits the Auburn foul as Tyler Smith came up with another good play. And Williams hits the free throw. First point for Brian Williams off the Tennessee bench. Missed the second one. Barrett has the rebound for Auburn. 10-point game. All alone, spotted for the 3. It's good by Sullivan. Tennessee a little lax getting back on defense. Sullivan found his spot, waited for the ball, got it, and knocked it down. Smith kept alive by Williams. Last touch by Auburn as it goes out of bounds. Mississippi State beating regular season champion LSU today to move to the championship game of the SEC tournament. So check some other scores around college basketball. Well into March Madness now. Mays missed, got his own rebound. Hobson saves it.
Bruce Pearl up again off the bench, calling a play over there, and Mays has got it, and they're going to get everybody in the right positions before they get started.
Smith has to feed it back outside. Mays faked the pass, shot the 3, no good. Long rebound, kept alive by Chisholm. Then he throws an off-balance pass to Hobson.
You know, that ball looked like it went off of Chisholm's leg.
I thought so too, but it's Tennessee's ball.
Watch it again, down inside right here. It's a good save just before going out of bounds, and we won't see the finish of it right there, but I actually thought that ball went off the Tennessee player, but it doesn't make any difference.
Mays has to save it in bounds. Ragged basketball results in a Smith missed reverse, and then Chisholm taps it in. 18 for Wayne Chisholm. That was a fortunate play, not a good play, but a fortunate play for the Volunteers.
Once again, a very strange play.
Here's an open 3. Good by Barrett. Rasheem Barrett got an open 3, and Auburn's starting to hit the 3-point shots now. In fact, they've been given a lot of space to the Tennessee defense. Mays all the way to the hoop and one. Bobby Mays slicing to the basket. And Courtney Barber commits his first foul. Got a timeout at the 15:49 mark here in the semifinals. Tennessee leading Auburn 55-47. Bobby Mays with a nice move.
It's the end of the line for engine deposits. Haviland with Deposit Shield. The deposits that attack your engine every time you drive can cause friction, robbing it of performance and fuel efficiency. Haviland shields it, because a clean engine runs better. Defend your engine. Haviland with Deposit Shield.
So for our friends and family, we're choosing my golf buddies.
My best friend, Christina. My cousin's in Wisconsin.
And her. She's unlisted.
Okay, Seth. So we can call them no matter what network they're on without using your minutes.
Introducing Friends and Family from Verizon Wireless. Unlimited calling to any 10 numbers, anywhere in America, anytime. And right now, save 50% on our best Samsung devices.
Do you two want to sit together?
No, that's just the money I could be saving with Geico.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It's the money you could be saving with Geico. You were made for each other. You like money, he likes money. Well, he is money.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Let's take a look at our Haviland defensive shield. Auburn with 9 steals last night in their win over the Gators, and already 8 today against Tennessee. However, they trail 55-47 to the hot shooting Volunteers. Jeff Lebo's team with 9 game on the season, which is second in the SEC, and 8 already today. Robertson has 3, Reed 2, and Waller 2.
You know, any other year, they probably would lead the conference, but South Carolina's got a bunch of thieves over there.
Including the best in the conference, Devin Downing. Bobby Mays just reached 10 points on that layup as he tries to complete the three-point trip. And Mays is the third ball in double figures, joining Chisholm and Smith.
Bobby Mays is one of those guys that as the conference season has gone along, I think has gotten much, much better. It's a Tennessee squad that while they were up and down, it was kind of a roller coaster year for them. They did end up 10-6 in the conference, but most everybody picked them to win the championship. And they just weren't sure how Mays was going to perform, particularly coming off of those great guards they had last year, Juwan Smith and Chris Lofton.
He misses the free throw. It's rebounded by Waller. So it remains 55-47. Nice pass to Barber, and one as Williams fouls him. That's 3 on Brian Williams.
How about that pass by Waller from the wing? Watch Barber get his position underneath against Brian Williams. The catch right here. Well, that is a terrific pass. And once he got in there, Williams here just left him alone. There's no way he was going to get to him.
Barber gets the three-point play. 19 points for Courtney Barber. And Auburn's within 5.
Well, they just won't go away, will they?
There's a holding foul called on Auburn. It's on Waller, I think. It's his first.
Yeah, Waller's trying to keep up with Tyler Smith over there. In the first place, Tay Waller's only about 6'2". Tyler Smith, 6'7".
4 fouls now on Auburn. Tennessee has not yet been whistled for a personal foul in the second half as Williams taps it. And it comes to Chisholm underneath, but he missed right at the rim. screen, and he rolls to the basket, but Reed finds Sullivan short on the three. On the floor, picked up by Williams. Here's Mays. Three-pointer on its way, and good by Tatum. Barber, a three over Chisholm, no good. And Mays again leads the Tennessee secondary break. Reed picked it off, saved it in bounds. Barrett got it. And then an errant pass, but Sullivan has it. Waller, a three. Oh, and he's knocked down by Tatum, and that will be 3 free throws for Tay Waller.
And Bruce Pearl a little upset, I think, with that call. Once again, right here, Waller's in good position. You know, once you're up in the air, you're vulnerable, and he got him on the arm.
You think he was upset with the call or with his player?
Oh, no, he was upset with the player. There's no question about that.
That's 10 points for Tay Waller now, who started out by hitting his first 2 3-point attempts, but is only 1 of 5 since that time.
He was labeled at the beginning of the season as a streaky shooter, and I think it's been somewhat prophetic in watching him shoot today. And sometimes when you're a great three-point shooter, you fall in love with that shot. You forget that there's other parts of the game that you can play offensively, like putting it on the floor, getting to the rim, penetrating, dishing the ball off. Waller's awfully good from that three-point line and out.
He hits 2 out of 3 at the free throw line. And here come the balls. Josh Tabb to Smith, who lays it in. Nice pass from Tabb.
And what happened there, simply Hargrove got hung up on a screen, and he was trailing Smith all the way.
Sullivan misses a 3. Hargrove, a collision on the follow, and an offensive foul called on Lucas Hargrove of Auburn, his 4th personal foul.
Good position by Brian Williams that time to take that player control foul. No question about it being a charge. Jeff Lebo upset right now. But you know what? I thought it was the proper call. Williams was a good position. Well, he may have just nudged a little bit to the right, but lowering that shoulder will cause that.
Tennessee with 15 turnovers, but they also have 15 assists. Tatum had it knocked away, retrieved it. Basket will count and a foul.
Well, that's great patience that time by the Tennessee offense. They just waited till the opening came, and they took advantage of it. What's right here? Good move down the middle right there.
What was Waller doing? He just gave him a push in the back.
Yeah. Tatum going down and kind of thumping himself on the chest right there.
10 points now for Tatum off the Tennessee bench. Now 4 players in double figures for the Vols. Last night against Alabama, 4 points.
Violation. I was watching on the other side over there. It looked like to me the Rasheem Barrett, kind of in advance of the miss, stepped into the lane.
So Tatum will get another chance. The Auburn Tigers have won 9 of 10. Trying to ensure an invitation to the NCAA. Might have gotten it with their win last night over Florida. Or they might need this one. As it is, they're trailing, and the Vols on an 8-2 run.
Nice trap by Tennessee. Brian Williams out there guarding on the wing.
Here's a whistle away from the basketball, and a hold on Smith trying to defend Courtney Barber.
Well, that's one way to guard him. Just hold on to his jersey. Just grab it and hold on for dear life.
3 fouls now against Tennessee as Williams goes out and Nagatu comes in. Robertson gives it inside to Barber. Blocked by Nagatu. Saved in bounds, but right to Auburn. Here's Sullivan driving to the hoop, and it rolls in.
Well, was he fortunate to get that roll? It was way below the basket. Had enough English on it to roll up over the top of the rim.
Smith. Barrett with a foul of Smith as he made his move down the baseline.
Watch Nagatu right here as Barber goes in. Oh, hello. I'd say maybe 8 or 10 inches above the rim right there.
That's the 7th foul on Auburn, so Smith toes the line for 1+1. He has 13 points.
Now, one of the things about Tyler Smith, too, that makes him such a threat is the fact that when he's on that wing with the basketball, you have to respect his outside shot, but he's really good at putting the ball on the floor and getting to the rim, as he just tried to do against Barrett before Barrett pushed him. You know, sometimes you run plays. If plays don't work, you turn it over to the players and let them create. And this guy can create.
"15 points. Waller hits the 3.
Been kind of quiet here in the second half until that one.
He has 14 points. Back to an 8-point lead. Pete Prince got a little tape on his right shoulder as he comes back into the game for Tennessee. Tatum. That's an over-the-back foul on Prince of Tennessee, number 3.
You know, oftentimes when you've got a guy that can shoot the three-point shot so well, you're always looking for him. And Waller was right, maybe a half a step from being out of bounds. His range is unfathomable to me. Every time I look at him, I think, well, he's not going to throw that one up. He could be 28, 30 feet away, and it'll go up.
Waller's 4 of 10 shooting. 8 of his 10 shots have been from three-point land. That time he dished it off to Barrett, and he missed the 3.
Tennessee spreading their offense right now. Mace is going to take it. Just let them operate around the perimeter. Auburn is content to let the ball be passed out there.
Now 10 to shoot. Nagatu drives. Blocked by Cavortney Barber. Comes right down to Tennessee, though. Now on the floor again, Mays. And Barber battling for it. And the foul called on Nagatu of Tennessee. We'll take a break. 11:14 left.
Sonic's new everyday value menu has something for everybody, and all of it is just $1.
I just love this junior candy sundae with Oreos.
You know, you deserve a little treat.
Thanks, but I haven't been that busy.
Sure, yeah, busy.
Actually, I was taking a nap, and you woke me up saying, Mama needs a junior candy sundae.
Well, you know, Mama does.
The new everyday value menu at Sonic. Got a buck? Then drive in for a variety of great food, like a junior candy sundae, or grab a junior deluxe burger for just $1. Sonic's new everyday value menu. All this for $1 each.
The better we breathe, the better we perform. The Infiniti V-Vel engine creates more power using less fuel. Nothing breathes like it. Nothing performs like it. Available on the Infiniti G Sedan and G Coupe. Lease an Infiniti G Sedan for $399 per month or get 1.9% APR financing.
All right,
This is the all-new 09 F-150, numero uno for 32 straight years. But it ain't just about numbers. It's about giving you more. More towing, more payload, and more mileage. So, it shouldn't come as a shock that during Truck Month, we're giving you more truck for your buck. And more bling than a rap video. Oh yeah, the numbers. Drive the 09 F-150 Chrome Edition with $5,000 in total savings. That's $5,000 on Motor Trend's Truck of the Year.
Tennessee has indeed cooled off in their shooting, but they still have the lead over Auburn, 65-57. Try Sonic's new everyday value menu. It's the best way to satisfy your Sonic cravings without breaking the bank. It delivers the great variety you'd expect and all for only $1 each. Try the Junior Deluxe Burger, the chicken strip sandwich, Junior Breakfast Burrito, many other items, all for $1 each all day, every day. It's not just good, it's Sonic good. Well, Courtney Barber's had a big game for Auburn. In the second half, they're 7 of 15. And Tennessee, after shooting 62% of the first half, now just 6 of 14. That's 43%.
Well, Courtney Barber has done it this afternoon so far for Auburn, as he has done it all season long. That's a finish right there, and good catches down inside. Barber, the only player in Southeastern Conference play in the games this year in the SEC to average a double-double.
21 points, 6 rebounds for him today. And Barber and Chisholm in that good matchup this afternoon. Chisholm's been relatively quiet, 2 points in the second half.
He did a lot of damage in that first half, though, with 16 points.
Robertson out, Sullivan in for Auburn.
Yeah, the Volunteers have been up, I think, as far as 13. That's their biggest lead, I think.
14, actually.
14?
Mm-hmm. A couple times.
Auburn just won't go away. Oh, good pass.
And Barber puts it home.
How about that roll? The old pick and roll again. Still works, Tom.
Still works. How do you stop it? When done properly. And Reed gets his 8th assist on the pass to Barber. Dwayne Reed, who came in number 6 in the league in assists. Just under 4 a game. Nice floater that time by Hobson. Double figures. 5 Vols in double figures.
You know, every time Auburn starts to make a run at Tennessee, they've got an answer. And their answers are in the form of a lot of different players. Good move to the basket.
Reed. But a foul called.
You know, if you've played basketball at any point in your life, some coaches taught you the pick and roll. Well, right there, Reed dropping it inside to Courtney Barber, and that's exactly the way you do it. Tennessee, sometimes you just create your own shots. Scotty Hobson with a nice move there.
And then Hobson commits the foul, the 6th against Tennessee. Reed fouled by Chisholm. That'll be number 3 on Wayne. He picked up 2 early fouls in the game. Just now gets his 3rd. It's 1+1 at the Auburn free throw line. That's the good news. Bad news is they can't hit a free throw.
You know, I'm sure that in the scouting report, Tom, that Bruce Pearl talked about that. Said, look, if you got a foul, go ahead. He said this club does not shoot free throws very well, but hey, you never know.
4 of 9. Now 5 of 10 at the free throw line.
Barrett's probably their best free throw shooter among the regulars. He and Waller.
All of Barrett's points have come in this second half. 2 free throws. 8 second half points. Midway point of this second half. The winner moves on to face the Bulldogs of Mississippi State in the championship game tomorrow. Smith, nowhere to go with it. Threw it away. Here's Reed leading the break. Spotted for the 3. Sullivan's no good. And Smith with the rebound for Tennessee. Prince scooting into the basket. Got it. And 1. Foul on Reed.
Tyler Smith with the basketball gives it up to J.P. Prince on the left side here. Watch this maneuver right here. With all that tape on his right shoulder, the left-handed Prince goes in, and very princely move.
His first basket of the game. At 14 and a double-double, the first of his career last night against the Crimson Tide. Back to a 9-point Tennessee lead. Reed all the way. Nobody stopped him.
I don't know what Bobby Mays was doing. He kind of slowed down a little bit, expecting some help inside, and didn't get it.
Double figures now for Reed, who also has 8 assists. Mays finds Chisholm for 3. Mays had the offensive board, lost it on the way up. Out of bounds, though. Sullivan can't control it. Tennessee's ball.
Let's go back and take a look at the Tigers offense right here. And look at Mays. He just kind of slowed up a little bit. I think he felt like perhaps that Reed was going to dish the ball off, and he just kept going.
Smith. Rebounded by Chisholm, and the putback for Wayne Chisholm. 20 points and 6 rebounds for Chisholm. Reed, step back 3, no good. Front rim. Smith was out in front, but Reed, anticipating the pass, is able to pick it off for Auburn. 17 Tennessee turnovers. Barrett on the money.
Well, it was a great play by Reed, wasn't it? Defensively to come up with that bounce pass right there. The Prince tried to guide down to the other end.
And Reed with his 10th point. Foul out on the floor. Well, they're going to count that basket.
Oh, a little continuation rule right there, huh? Nice pass down inside. Watch Tyler Smith right here. Miss it, and then right behind him is Wayne Chisholm to clean it up. And then Rasheem Barrett right on the baseline. Well, Barrett's having a good second half.
10 points in the second half. Jeff Liebel cannot believe the basket counted.
Look at where Prince shoots his free throws, Tom. He's off to the right there. His left arm is actually right straight onto the rim, but he can only be about maybe 18 to 20 inches from the right side of the circle there.
No good. Here's the last play. Foul. Well, they called the foul way out on the floor. Gave him the continuation. 74-65. Back to a 9-point lead. 8 minutes left. Tough catch in traffic by Barber. He'll shoot a pair of free throws. Williams commits the foul, number 4.
Brian Williams not moving his feet very well back into there as Barber was rolling to the basket.
And here's our Text of War update. Vol fans are leading Auburn fans 54% to 46% at the moment.
Rodney Barber, one of 3 seniors that plays a great deal for these Auburn Tigers. Rasheem Barrett, Quantez Robertson, the other 2.
He has 23 points today, but only 1 of 3 at the free throw line. From the floor, he's at 11 of 13. 1 of 2 at the stripe. 74-66, just under 8 minutes. Reach in, stolen. Waller knocked it away. Here's Sullivan to the hoop. Missed it. Missed the layup. Prince the other way.
Good call by Tyler Smith. He called for the ball out there and said, come on now, slow it down. Let's get our offense set. Smith wants it inside.
Prince got it to him. 17 for Tyler Smith.
Tom, a lot of good individual calls on the offensive end today for Tennessee. They're getting the ball to the right man in the right spot on the floor.
Reed pitches it back out to Sullivan. And they get it to Barber. Waller, 3-pointers no good. Nice block out by Brian Williams. 7 rebounds for Big Brian, which is tops on the Tennessee team. Reed deflects it out of bounds. 6:48 left to decide who plays Mississippi State in the championship game. Tyler Smith says the Vols. They're up 10.
So for our friends and family, we're choosing my golf buddies.
My best friend, Christina. My cousins in Wisconsin.
And her.
She's unlisted.
Okay, Seth.
So we can call them no matter what network they're on without using your minutes.
Introducing Friends and Family from Verizon Wireless. Unlimited calling to any 10 numbers, anywhere in America, anytime. And right now, save 50% on our best Samsung devices.
It's Lobster Fest. And this year, we've created more irresistible ways to love lobster than ever. With decadent entrees like our Lobster Lover's Dream with tender Maine and rock lobster tails. Or succulent wood-grilled lobster and shrimp, flame-seared to seal in the juices. And 11 other irresistible lobster creations, each served with a fresh salad and warm Cheddar Bay biscuits. It's Lobster Fest, right now at Red Lobster.
This is Charlie.
Well, you know, I've always said good fences make good neighbors.
Well, as long as the tire's not going flat, just leave the screw in there. Yeah, we'll look at it later. Well, you know, experience is something you don't get till just after you need it. No, you don't have to be a farmer to get Farm Bureau insurance.
Smart people know that some of the best wisdom comes from farmers. That's why more Tennesseans turn to us, Farm Bureau Insurance.
Now, first it was Puff Daddy, then P. Diddy, and now I think it's just Diddy. Yeah, I know, it's kind of hard to keep up.
Watercolor, coastal resorts on Florida's Emerald Coast, brings you Southern hospitality. The Watercolor Resort offers everything you need to paint the perfect vacation. Call 888-775-2545 or visit watercolorresort.com for more information. Mention SEC basketball for up to 25% off select vacation accommodations.
Bridge is an impressive structure, isn't it?
Sunshine Skyway. And we saw Mark Womack and Jimmy Rayburn again. A little appreciation for the long-standing syndication package here in the SEC. Three-point shooting today, 42.8%, which the SEC tournament had been down, as you saw, only 30% shooting combined. But these two teams taking it up a notch today from the three-point arc.
And the irony of it is that both of them are next to last and last in the SEC in three-point shooting.
That's right. Auburn is 11th and Tennessee's 12th. Hargrove back in the game for Auburn. Throws up a wild shot. Chisholm has an easy rebound and 7 boards for Wayne.
Well, Tennessee is really spreading their offense right now.
Under 6 minutes.
Auburn with great difficulty trying to guard one-on-one, particularly when Smith gets it there.
Double down came, so he was forced to pitch it back outside. He comes around to Josh Tabb. He misses a 3, but then an offensive board, and the scoop draws a foul. Barrett is whistled for his 4th personal foul as Reed gets set to come back in.
Tom, if I could convince our producer, Roger Roebuck, and our director, Dave Burchett, to take a look at this free throw right here, the lineup here by J.P. Prince, might be able to show you a little bit of what I was talking about earlier. He really offsets himself to the right side. See, I get cooperation when I ask occasionally.
Well, I heard somebody say you were trying to produce, direct, and announce. I don't know. 6 points for J.P. Prince.
As we face, you can see that he's right behind that C on the SEC. The E is right in the middle of where the front of the rim is. So he kind of lines his left arm up with the front of that rim.
Well, it worked. To each his own. And it's a 12-point Tennessee lead, and time running out on Auburn. 5:40 now showing. Auburn's gone almost 3 minutes without a field goal. Tyler Smith commits the foul.
Good cut to the basket that time by Rasheem Barrett. Tyler Smith not quite able to keep up with Barrett's quickness.
8 fouls now on Tennessee, whereas Auburn's already over the limit. They've committed 10. So it'll be 1+1 for Barrett. Or actually, was he fouled in the act of shooting?
No, it was 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah,
okay.
1-1.
Announcers for this game selected and compensated by Raycom Sports. Any use of the broadcast without the express permission of the Southeastern Conference and Raycom Sports is prohibited.
Barrett with a really good second half. Boy, did he have a good game against Tennessee down at Auburn. He had 27 points and 7 rebounds against them down there.
He has 12 today, all in the second half.
Everybody's waving everybody around.
And 7 to shoot. Smith backs up behind the line and throws up a brick. And then Chisholm with 2 on the shot clock is fouled. Auburn played the good defense. They had to force a long 3, and then foul on the rebound sends them back to the Tennessee free throw line. Barrett commits number 4.
Part of the problem right there was Rasheem Barrett was not ready to rebound that basketball, and Chisholm got there before he did. And he turned around, grabbed him by the arms. He started to go back up, and Wayne Chisholm having a terrific afternoon.
21 points for him. And free throw shooting is something he vastly improved in the offseason. 71% this year. Previous 2 years were 57%. So 1 of 2 for Chisholm, 79-68. Less than 5 minutes. Mississippi State awaits the winner in the championship game tomorrow. Barber shut off by Williams, so it forces a Waller 3. I don't think he can make it unless he's off balance. He had like 1 leg in front, 1 leg in back. That's the 94th three-point basket he has made this season. He just passed Wesley Person as the second best single season in Auburn history. Lance Weems holds the record with 108. 5 of 10 shooting for Waller today from the three-point arc. Timeout called by Bruce Pearl over on the Tennessee bench. Full 4:08 remaining on the clock, and Tennessee holding to a 79-71 lead over Auburn.
It's the end of the line for engine deposits. Haviland with Deposit Shield. The deposits that attack your engine every time you drive can cause friction, robbing it of performance and fuel efficiency. Haviland shields it, because a clean engine runs better. Defend your engine. Haviland with Deposit Shield.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Oh, come on in. I had some other things you could tell people about Geico. Great claim service and a 97% customer satisfaction rate show people really trust us.
Yeah, right. That makes sense.
Trust is key when talking about Geico. You gotta feel it. Why don't you and I practice that with a little exercise where I fall backwards and you catch me?
No, sir. Honestly, I don't think...
No, we can do this.
Oh, dear.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
The better we breathe, the better we perform. The Infiniti V-Vel engine creates more power using less fuel. Nothing breathes like it. Nothing performs like it. Available on the Infiniti G Sedan and G Coupe. Lease an Infiniti G Sedan for $399 per month or get 1.9% APR financing.
4:08 left. 79-71. Tennessee leads Auburn. They continue to shoot well. Tennessee shooting over 55%. And Auburn, well, should they lose this game, are they in the tournament? Here's their resume. Remember now, they've won 9 of their last 10 games, and that is certainly in their favor. Teams look for tournament momentum and finishing well down the stretch. What do you think, Larry?
Well, I think they're in. The RPI, while it's a little outside the range at 66, I think their record and the fact that they have won 9 of their last 10. The only thing that is a negative is the bottom there. They're 2-5 against top 50 RPI teams, but I got to tell you, the committee really looks at how well teams are playing toward the end, and nobody's playing better than Auburn right now.
How in the world did Tyler Smith make that one? He has 19 points. He just forced that one in. And one of the big reasons Tennessee is on top here is that rebounding edge. Remember down at Auburn, when Auburn won the game, they had a 34-21 rebounding edge and had 14 offensive rebounds. Well, today you can almost just flip it. 39-25 is the Tennessee rebounding edge.
Nice shot that time inside.
Sullivan goes glass. And on the offensive glass, Tennessee has out-rebounded Auburn 12-8 today. So a flip-flop of the stats from Auburn, regular season.
Well, we know about flipping.
You see the numbers for today compared to the season.
Auburn needs some steals, or they need some stops against Tennessee.
Smith missing a 3. Auburn's got it. Couple ticks under 3 minutes now. Reed step back 3. It's no good. Barber and Chisholm battling. Barber hit it last. We've got a timeout with 2:51 left in this semifinal matchup. Tyler Smith and the Tennessee Vols bidding to advance to the finals against Mississippi State. They lead Auburn. We'll be back after these messages from your local SEC station.
Check this out. This is a brake pad they install at dealers and big auto repair chains. A set of these set you back $100, $200, may come with a year warranty. This is a front brake pad we install at Budget Brakes. A set of these, $78 with lifetime parts and labor guarantee. Look the same to me. You could spend more. Why would you want to?
Call 1-800-866-BRAKE for a location near you. Budget Brakes. Brakes starting at just $78.
Why don't they ever show the bottom of the tractor? Like the industry's thickest steel frame. The deck, built by aerospace engineers for the perfect cut. The best-in-class turning radius that cuts mowing time. Maybe they don't show it because they have nothing to show. The new Cub Cadet Series 1000. It redefines lawn tractors from the bottom up. With 0% financing, now's the time to buy a Cub Cadet. Visit your Cub Cadet retailer today.
Just announced 0% financing for 60 months on Lincoln MKZ. With better fuel economy than Cadillac CTS and Lexus ES 350. And exclusive voice-activated sync technology they don't even offer. Plus, you get 0% financing from Ford Credit. The future is now. Count on Ford Credit for 0% financing for 60 months. Or get $3,500 cash back on Lincoln MKZ. Hurry, offer ends soon. Only at your Lincoln dealer.
Smokies enjoying the afternoon because the Vols are up 81-73 with only 2:51 left in this semifinal game. And Mississippi State will await the winner tomorrow here at the St. Pete Times Forum. And, of course, with the championship will go the automatic invitation to the NCAA tournament. Tennessee, by all accounts, would be in the tournament. I think there's much doubt about that. Auburn, probably a little question mark. And, of course, Mississippi State would need to win the championship tomorrow to make it to the NCAA tournament.
Well, if the Volunteers go on and win this game, they played once against Mississippi State earlier in the year, 81-76. You and I did that game there, and the Vols won.
Auburn picking up, applying some pressure. Nearly had the steal.
J.P. Prince checks in to put the ball in play. There's a foul on Reed. That's his second. And our final look at our Verizon Text of War today. We asked you to vote for the team you wanted to advance to the championship game, and the Tennessee fans edged the Auburn fans 54-46. So 2 shots at the Tennessee free throw line now for Tyler Smith. Missed that one. He'll have one more.
Tommy saw the shot of Bruce Pearl right there. 31-5 last year. They were the SEC champs last season, their 9th time, and looks like they're going to be moving into the championship game here tomorrow against Mississippi State to pick up the tournament championship.
Tyler Smith, 5 of 8 at the free throw line, 20 points. Barber lost it on the way up. Here's Prince going the other way. And Chisholm
for Prince.
Coming down to the 2-minute mark. Barrett falling away is pushed. Tennessee foul with 2:07 on the clock. J.P. Prince commits his 4th foul.
Yeah, Rasheem Barrett again having a good second half here today. Battled injuries early, and once he came back into the lineup, Auburn changed.
And between free throws, our Red Lobster, nothing but net shot of the game.
And why not? We'll give it to Wayne Chisholm. And really, if he had to compliment something that he would see today, it would not be that. It would be his three-point shooting, where he was so prolific in that first half.
23 points and 8 rebounds for Wayne today. He's 4 of 8 from the three-point stripe. 84-75 now with 2:07 on the clock. Barrett sits down. Robertson and Hargrove sandwiching Mays, but he got it to Prince. Now Prince to Chisholm. A repeat of the last play. And 25 for Wayne.
Good move by Reed.
Got it in. Timeout Auburn.
Well, Bruce Pearl's upset with somebody. I think it's going to be Bobby Mays allowing Reed to go down into that lane to dribble, penetrate that deep. I think it's a conversation he's having right now with his guard. There's a man who did a great coaching job this year, Tom, Jeff Lebo. The basketball team that I thought at the beginning of January was not going to go anywhere. And starting with that January 17th game against Tennessee at Auburn, they won that one, and including that one, they have won 9 of their last 10. You know, oftentimes it's hard to turn a club around during mid-year because you get going in a certain direction and it's hard to stop that momentum. For Jeff Lebo, it is a complete turnaround, and this club has really performed well.
Jeff Lebo with an excellent job. One of his assistants, as you may know the story, is Dad Dave, who coached Jeff in high school at Carlisle, Pennsylvania. There he is, and coached Carlisle for 30 years. Before Jeff went off to play for Dean Smith in North Carolina. Robertson with a foul. That's 4 on Quantez. Quantez, the excellent defensive player on the SEC All-Defensive team who made the block last night to ensure Auburn's defeat of Florida to get here to meet Tennessee.
Well, Tyler Smith is really struggling from the free throw line today, and he's usually pretty reliable.
5 of 9.
Tom, what do you think? Do you think Auburn's in?
I think yes, but shaky. And a lot of it will have to do with, if there are any more upsets coming tonight in some of these conference tournaments. Sullivan's 3 rims out. Chisholm has his 9th rebound. Fouled by Barber in backcourt.
Chisholm's thinking, I'm going to get in on some of this action. I'm going to handle the ball, let them foul me, and I can pad my scoring numbers here.
He had 26 against Marquette earlier this season. 20 points at Vanderbilt. 22 at Arkansas. So having one of his better scoring games.
You could point to one guy all season long that has been the most consistent on this Tennessee team. I'd probably pick Wayne Chisholm. I mean, right from the get-go, right from the start, he's been the one guy that I think Bruce Pearl has depended upon and asked a lot of, and he has delivered.
And 27 is his career high. Came at a good time for Vol fans. Wayne Chisholm, career high 27. Leading them into the championship game, unless the Tigers have a miracle rally. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen as Mays has his pass deflected, and then he's fouled. Tay Waller called for the personal foul as Bruce Pearl and the Volunteers will square off against Mississippi State. They'll have a little edge in freshness, having played one less game than the Bulldogs. But they'll have to contend with Jarvis Bernardo inside, who's been having quite a tournament, offensively and defensively. And they have to contend with that three-point shooting of the Bulldogs, which can be really good or really bad.
Nice pass again inside the Barber
from Sullivan. DeVortney Barber with 24 points. If this is his final game, he went out with a good one.
That should about do it. Going to put the Volunteers right into the championship game.
And almost certainly Auburn will be playing postseason basketball some way or other, and we hope and expect really NCAA. So they'll get another chance. 14 on that throwdown for Reed. Going to call a foul on Smith.
Barrett got the steal on him, and he was trying to get a hold of the basketball, and Tyler Smith grabbed Barrett around the arms. This is not what you want to do. I mean, just let the clock roll if you're Tennessee.
Tennessee, the high-scoring offensive team, putting up 92 points against the Auburn defense that leads the league in points allowed, 64.2.
Tennessee was second in the conference in scoring this year behind South Carolina.
Averaging 78 a game. They've been hot shooting all day. They one time, were up over 68%, 62% at halftime, and 57% right now as the game comes to a close. Final 30 seconds.
They're chasing Mays and they can't catch him.
And the Vol fans let out a cheer. It's going to be Tennessee and Mississippi State for the SEC Tournament Championship tomorrow. Tyler Smith lays it in. 23 for Tyler today. Barrett got the roll on the shot with 0.2 of a second. And that'll do it. Tennessee with quite the offensive show today, hitting 58% of their shots and putting 5 players in double figures, led by Wayne Chisholm with a career-high 27 and Tyler Smith with 23. The Volunteers are on their way to the finals to face the Bulldogs of Mississippi State. And we'll be back to Tampa right after these messages.
Ever wish you had sonic hearing? Well, now you can with the amazing Silver Sonic XL from Bell & Howell. It's lightweight and small, just like a cell phone ear adapter. The flexible ear mount easily adjusts to fit all ear shapes and sizes. And the molded ear tip lets it fit you comfortably. Best of all, it looks like a cell phone ear adapter. The Silver Sonic XL amplifies sounds up to 50 decibels, so you can easily keep track of your kids at play. And it picks up sounds from more than 30 yards away, so no one will know you have sonic hearing.
Her body is amazing. I wish I could look like that.
The Bell & Howell Silver Sonic XL is yours for only $19.95. But wait, when you call, ask about our deluxe model upgrade that's fully rechargeable and comes with its own charger. Get Silver Sonic XL now and start hearing things you've never heard before. Call now.
To order your Silver Sonic XL, call 1-800-395-5544 or send $19.95 plus shipping to the address on your screen. But for quicker service, call 1-800-395-5544.
Nissan has always stood for performance and quality, but look closer. Nissan delivers exceptional value others don't. Financing on our full line, a $199 lease on Rogue, and $199 or $1,500 cash on Altima. Both Consumers Digest Best Buys, or $2,250 cash back on Sentra. Act now. Offers end soon. Look closer. Nissan delivers.
The 2009 SEC Basketball Tournament presented by Haviland has been brought to you by Infinity and by Sonic Drive-In. A beautiful day in Tampa, Florida. We're inside the St. Pete Times Forum as semifinals have come to a close. Tennessee beats Auburn 94-85. Dave Neal, Barry Booker on that end. This is Bruce Pearl. And, Coach, in terms of 80 minutes of basketball, there hadn't been better 80 minutes in this tournament. I mean, that's 2 good games.
It is, Dave. I think the kids are obviously stepping up. It was our goal to win this conference, and we were only able to win the East, and now we have an opportunity to win the whole thing. And I do believe that the cream does rise to the top, and so maybe we're a pretty good basketball team.
Man, you guys really played great today, especially offensively, throwing up over 90 points in this ball game. But Auburn, they just would not go away. They kind of kept hanging around.
No, you know what? I said to turn the team over to them after that Kentucky game, and just said, look, we got to play better together. We got to play team basketball. That's a good Auburn team, guys. And I think the selection committee has got to look long and hard at not only the body of the work, but the way Auburn played down the stretch. Right. They lost some games early in the season, lost a few free throws to some teams that they could have, should have won. They're a team that I think coming out of the SEC, I really hope gets strong consideration to get them off the bubble.
Yeah, I think they're definitely worthy of an NCAA tournament appearance. Let's talk about your guy, Wayne Chisholm, a career high today. He got you off to a great start.
Yeah. Well, Wayne is a big man that can shoot the ball. He was stepping into his shot, and there's an example of sort of turning it over to them. When a big guy steps out and shoots the ball, he's got to be accountable to his teammates because they go, oh, no. Right. Our guys don't. Our guys don't. They want Wayne to get that. And, what a weapon that is offensive when a big man can step out and shoot it.
And not only did you knock down some three-point shots, especially in the second half, you guys really attacked them around the rim and did a good job close to the basket.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't know what the points in the paint were, but, obviously at the 4 spot, we had an advantage with Tyler Smith on the inside. And so we run some offense until we got a mouse on us. Then we kind of blocked it up inside and took advantage of that. They were a little undersized outside of Cavortney Barber.
In 2 games, you've scored 106 points in the paint, just so you know. You're getting it done on the inside now.
Well, that's Tennessee basketball.
Tomorrow, Mississippi State, they got a guy that likes to roam in the paint. I think we all know him.
Well, Vart, he blocks shots and he enforces things. And wow, what a barrage of 3-point shooters they can put out there. It should be very exciting.
See some of the Tennessee fans around. They're happy. They're going to be a championship game tomorrow. Coach, thank you so much. Good luck to you the rest of the way out. Bruce Pearl, join us. Let's go courtside. Dave Baker.
Thanks, Dave. Tyler Smith had 23. Now, Wayne Chisholm is here, 27 points, 9 rebounds, but the man who is now threatening Marcus Thornton as the top three-point shooter in the SEC, 4 of 8 from outside the line.
I was trying to, but I was wide open, and I felt good from shooting it back there, and I kept shooting.
Coach said you've got some accountability on those shots as well. I'm sure sometimes he'd like you not to take them, but you tell him it's okay?
Yeah, he told me some of the shots I did take was bad, but so I'm glad I still kept shooting, and I was hitting the shots that we should have made.
You guys came out and had an awful lot of intensity today.
We did. That's what we wanted to come out and do and play defense because they bogarted us last time we played them, and we felt like this time they was not going to do it.
All right, Tyler, again, 23 points, just an all-around great team effort, and now you get a team in Mississippi State in the championship game that really there's a lot of similarities.
Yes, sir. I mean, they running a 4-guard front. Got Phil Turner playing the 4, and I mean, they running just like we run. They get up and down and create turnovers.
I mean, it's not only something you dream about being in championship games like this, but playing against somebody who plays a similar style, it's something you really got to be looking forward to.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. Not too long, played them long ago back at our home. They gave us a tough matchup. We know they're going to come out and give it their all come tomorrow night.
Legs fresh, everything good?
About to be fresh.
How about you, Wayne?
I'm feeling good.
All right, get out of here, you two. Congratulations. We'll see y'all. The Tennessee Vols moving on to the championship game. The guys are playing well and having a lot of fun in the process, Dave.
Tell you what, Dave Baker, it shapes up to be a pretty good finals. Mississippi State and Tennessee for the title. We'll come back, have more. Stay with us on Raycom Sports.
It's Lobster Fest. And this year, we've created more irresistible ways to love lobster than ever. With decadent entrees like our Lobster Lover's Dream with tender Maine and rock lobster tails. Or succulent wood-grilled lobster and shrimp, flame-seared to seal in the juices. And 11 other irresistible lobster creations, each served with a fresh salad and warm Cheddar Bay biscuits. It's Lobster Fest, right now at Red Lobster.
The better we breathe, the better we perform. The Infinity V-Vel engine creates more power using less fuel. Nothing breathes like it. Nothing performs like it. Available on the Infinity G Sedan and G Coupe. Lease an Infinity G Sedan for $399 per month or get 1.9% APR financing.
It's seafood spectacular time at Shoney's with boatloads of great seafood, like our fish sandwich, now only $4.99. We have waves of salmon, grilled, blackened, or with our bourbon sauce, and catfish every way you can think of, including pecan breaded and spicy. Dive into our creamy shrimp Alfredo, too. Don't miss seafood spectacular at Shoney's. Great tasting seafood at prices that will get you hooked. Try Shoney's weekend seafood buffet Friday and Saturday nights. All you care to eat seafood at a great price.
Oh, that's good.
Tennessee knocks off Auburn 94-85 in the second semifinal. Tennessee will take on Mississippi State tomorrow in the SEC championship game of 2009. It was a crazy tournament, but let's take a look at the Haviland SEC tournament brackets, and you will notice that, it shapes up to be a great final, but LSU just couldn't get it going today against Mississippi State. Jarvis Fernardo's had an unbelievable tournament for the Bulldogs. The Barry Stewart's playing well. That's a team to keep an eye on in the postseason. They're definitely in the NCAA tournament picture at this point. Tennessee, well, they're just 80 minutes of unbelievable basketball. This is a club that is putting it all together at exactly the right time. And what can you say about Auburn? They win 9 of their last 10 until this game. I think they certainly deserve a shot at playing in the field of 65. We will come back, put a wrap on what has become the last broadcast of Raycom in the SEC after a word from your local SEC stations.